An average designer in India gets around 3.5 LPA to 4 LPA as a salary, irrespective of whatever college they study, irrespective of whichever courses they have, irrespective of whatever skills they have. People fix this salary even without negotiating with you. And if you go and ask with the HR, they'll say, we don't have budgets. And if you ask a little bit deeper, they'll tell you, we can't offer more than this for the fresher. That's a company policy. That's a company rules, right? Keep on hearing the sentences. In this video, we are going to see how you can break this and how you can negotiate with the higher capability in order to win bigger salaries. It's not about the salaries what people have already laid. It's about what you want and what value you add that determines your salary. Okay? In this particular section, we are going to see this in detail. First, you need to get the statistics clear. Then and only we can able to see it. Okay? Fresher in a data science roles can earn up to 7 times per annum more. Statista shows that software sector offers some of the highest salaries for fresh graduates, let it be UI UX designers, developers, or the software designers or the builders and architects in this software field. I'm talking about the UI UX and product design. Okay, there is a huge different discrepancy between the average salary and the potential salary what a people gets. In this video, we are going to see what potential you can get and what is the average market which is already telling you are only capable for this much. You will only get this much, right? There is already a big amount of what you call ceiling which has been already kept for you. That's the big pain point students come up with when they ask me this question. Jagdish, I'm not able to break this. I'm not able to get rid of this. How to do it? We're going to see it. See, first, getting to understand statistics is important. Second, you need to be a little aware, guys. It's not about you will win the strategy without any negotiation. See, this is not a bargain. Like where you go to a vegetable shop vendor and then you ask, hey, why are you just give 10 rupees tomato? No, give for 8 rupees, no. Oh, no, give it for just 7 rupees, no. It's not a bargain. You are doing it in a very strategical way, how you can negotiate a salary with the people properly. That's why we need a lot of data and information before you do that. A lot of people feel very bad to do this. A lot of people feel very painful to do it. You will get only low salaries. All the best. This particular section is for the people who want to take action, who wanted to change their norms, and they wanted to define their salaries, whatever they want in design. Okay? For them only this video is going to make a sense. If you have some pain in collecting some information about whatever is required to do a salary negotiation, don't expect more salaries. Settle with whatever you have. That's it. Okay? So, researching and benchmarking. First, you need to get a clarity on understanding what is the average pay scale salaries available. What is the LinkedIn statistics saying? What is the Glassdoor salaries saying? There is something called salaryhike.com. Okay? So, a lot of people don't get this information. They just simply go and ask for, hey, everybody is giving for LPA, give me. Why? What is the average salary in India? What is the salary in, like, let's say other countries? What is the salary in different states of the India? What is the cost of living? What is the company's turnover? There are a lot of research which you have to do before you ask for any salary. Okay? In a video called 7-Step Strategic Process for Job Application, I've covered this part in very detail, how you can find out details about the company in a more strategical way. Okay? And you can refer to Forrester's report, Gartner, Deloitte. So all this information will give you clarity on what are you really negotiating with. Okay? Once if you're able to do this, then you can assess your value clearly. See, you will not fix your value before you do that. It's very simple. Okay? You bring your skills, you bring your certifications, you bring your degrees, you bring your any academic certificates you got, or maybe any degree certificates you got, whatever, or maybe any short-term courses you got. It's all up to you. That's okay. Bring your extracurricular activities, your internship, your project, your best project in case if you are a very fresher, you don't even have internship experience. Bring some projects which you did in your school or college, which has really triggered you as a product designer, as a UI UX designer, or as a product development guy, or maybe as a problem solver. Somewhere you would have triggered, right? Bring that project into a case study and properly document it. That's what people want to see as a value in you. If you're able to save some money, if you're able to save some optimize certain process, if you're able to solve certain problem for anybody, same skill you will exhibit here as well. It's as simple as that, very direct. Okay? And also, the important thing is before you start this strategic negotiation process, you need to understand what is the skills and certifications you have enlisted. All of the achievements, all of the skills, all of the top till date, whatever you have as a credential in your portfolio, please have it. In your profile, let it be schooling, let it be college, let it be office, let it be anything, please have it. Even if you have a very good singing competition skills and maybe if you're good in sports, please have that certificate. You can relate it easily to how you can become a very good fit person in order to stay active for a longer hours to work in design field, and you can create that impact. Everything adds up. You need to be very clear on why are you doing this. Okay? It's not random. Second, bring any one project which can showcase your skills first. because a lot of people don't even have one project. What happens if you don't have one project? The trust building factor becomes very difficult. You can get selected in the interview even without one project also, but some or the other way you need to build the trust. How will you do it? Portfolio is a very, very fastest way to do it. Once if you're able to build the trust faster by showcasing one particular project with the skills what you got, which is aligning to those industry, there is no much problem for you to start negotiation with. Clear? This is the most important part of this video. Okay. Second, include your case studies. Add more visuals, add graphics, infographics, whatever is required, you do it. And very important thing, please network with a lot of people. If you wanted to know the real salary, if you wanted to know the factors and everything, you have to go and understand what's happening inside the industry. Network with people. Give connection request for the company whom you're applying to. Talk with 3 to 5 people. Get some data. Bring the statistics. Go to this relevant websites and bring out the average salary. And then you start the negotiation process. It takes a lot of difference in your output. Okay, and join some groups in the LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, wherever the design groups are there. Participate in the discussion. Make sure you are also showing your face actively over there. Okay, this is the important things which you have to do before you start the negotiation. Once you're during the negotiation, you have to remember these 3 things. You have to express the value. You need to be very clear on understanding the offer. It needs to be fair. See, don't be very unfair. Like, don't ask 20 LPA even as a fresher. If that value what you're going to give is worth of 20 LPA, then you can ask. But before that, assess that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then you can use that thing. So express your value. Try to put your skills, try to put your education experience, provide certain metrics and data. Like, let's say you did 20 projects. Maybe in a academic level, that's okay. Okay, maybe you did one real-time implementation. Maybe you have improved 40% of user engagement rate. Go and understand from your client or your project or anything which is giving this proper metrics. If you're not using metrics, don't expect salary negotiation, guys, because if you are not able to tell the metrics of whatever you have in your project, who else will tell? Please understand this point very carefully. Many people tell, Jagdish, I've designed a website, I've designed a landing page, I've designed an app, I've designed the product. I don't know how to take the metrics. Please go and understand how much people are engaging in that website. On the first go, why somebody asked you to redesign a website? What is the problem with the existing one? Try to compare the existing and yours and show the improvement. That's called metrics. I told you very simply, you can do it for any product. Okay? Because anybody will come up with a problem only, client or anything, an improvement, a version 2, or maybe a new problem statement. You're finding out a new market. One or the other way, you will be circling around this. Okay? It's very clear. So provide some examples, provide some metrics and other value. Because if you express the value only, then you can understand the offer. Ask for a salary package component. Understand, make informed decisions. See, make sure you research all this information detailedly, and then you pitch the offer, and then you get this informed decision. Then and only the final decisions could be made. Because all of these things are very important before you make some informed decision. If you're not able to do it, you will not win the negotiation. Again, I told you it's not a bargain. It's a strategic winning process. Okay? What are the tactics? You need to be very confident and respectful, guys. Don't expect anything. That's what I wanted to say. Okay? Do not expect anything. If you want to win a salary negotiation, the very first factor is to do not expect anything. Just go raw, fine. You're selling the value. Somebody else is giving, it's okay. If it's not, then we'll have to find another organization. That's it. Don't fight. That's not what you're looking for, right? If they really wanted your skill, if they wanted to really come into your organization, they will fight with you. Maybe they'll do a negotiation with you. Then you can come down a little bit, okay? Use data backup. Use data to back up request. That's why I told you, the average salary. If somebody is saying, Jagdish, we can offer you only 3.5 LPA. Ma'am, look, in your company, the average salary package of a fresher is already 5 LPA. And I'm not asking 5 LPA. Why don't you offer 4.5 LPA? Little less. And on top of it, I'm also coming to a place where I have to relocate myself. I have to take care of the food, expense, rent, everything, transportation, right? You're not providing anything. So, is this what I'm asking is fair? If you have this data and information, then and only you can do it. The another important thing about negotiation strategy is getting time. A lot of people don't do this, guys. It's a very, very big problem. When they offer, you need to ask time. When you offer, please don't tell it. Wait for some time. Jagdish, they're asking, what's your expected salary? What's your expected salary? Just tell them, give me a hour, give me a day, give me a half day. Always ask 1 day time. It's not possible, at least ask 1 hour time. Contact your mentors, contact your seniors, contact the people who are already working in the organization, have a clarity, do all this research quickly in that 1 hour and come up with some value. Don't have a random numbers, okay? Always buy time. The biggest strategy for negotiation is to buy time, buy time, buy time. Very, 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 very important. A lot of people don't understand this point. That is where they are lagging in a very, very large sense, okay? You need to buy time. Once if you're able to buy time, I'll put it as a second point. Okay, I'll put it as a first point because for me, this is a very, very important strategy you need to follow. Then you need to be confident and respectful. Then you use data as a backup from the stats, whatever you've collected, or maybe whatever is networking data you got from your seniors, anything, okay? And use some other forms of compensation. Make sure you read the salary package. What are the benefits they're giving? What are the base salary they're giving? What are the tax? What are the PF they're taking? What are the medical benefits they're giving? What are the rejoining bonus they're giving? What are the reallocation bonus they're giving? What are the any special allowances? So analyze everything carefully, because to do all these things, we needed a time. That's why I'm asking you to buy the time. Okay, some of my students have lost big salary negotiation because of not doing this. Many of the students have won the salary negotiation because of this. Recently also, we had a discussion with one of our students who got 2.5 lakhs more because of this salary negotiation detail. In fact, he got 3 lakhs more, 50,000 extra also we got, because we did a proper strategical discussion, and then we found out in the salary components what is missing, what needs to be added, and then he asked in the fore. HRs gave. Any which ways, HRs and the company would have made this kind of arrangements for you. But some of the people don't ask, they just take it granted. If you are the one who wants to ask properly, then you will automatically get it, guys. It's very important. Okay? And what happens? Sometimes if you're moving for a city like Bangalore or Mumbai, maybe they're saying 5 LPA, but your cost of living itself is 30,000 per month. Rent, food, everything. What is the point in getting 3 or 4 LPA? It's all gone in the salary. It's not good to choose cities like that with this salary negotiation. So use the strategy. See, I'm traveling. Say I'm relocating to a high cost of living city. Imagine if you're not giving 8 LPA, I'm not be able to come there and work there. That's it. End of the discussion. You don't have to move forward because it's not viable for you. For this to happen, you need to have a little calm mind, peace of mind before telling some number. Do not impulsively tell the number when HR asks you, right? Many people tell, hey Jagdish, they're asking for negotiation or they're asking for salary, how much are you expecting? How much are you expecting? How much are you expecting? Do not tell them. If you wanted to lose the discussion, negotiation, tell them some value. If you wanted to win that, ask some time, give me 1 hour. Ask first 1 day and then ask 1 hour. Once if you're clear on that, then these people will also respect, okay, this guy is also strategically thinking and answering me, not randomly telling some numbers, right? And then you will see, you will get some time, you'll talk to the people, you will get some information, and then you go and respectfully talk so that you will get a proper information according to talking with that people. Once if you're able to do this properly, you will have a huge difference in the value, whatever you're going to offer, and then you will win the negotiation. See, okay, this guy is taking some time. Okay, this guy is taking some moment to think about what he was asking. Let me also do that. The HR will also do the same thing background of him in order to get the value. And then they'll tell you, okay, fine. Let me ask my management. Okay, let me ask my team. Okay, let me ask my senior. Okay, let me talk about this. And then they'll get back and then you can close the deal. See, this much will happen if you take time to respond. If you go impulsively, nothing will happen. Very, very important section, okay? Next, we'll go for try to address their pain point, okay? Even before doing this negotiation, you need to be very clear, what is the pain point are you trying to address? See, what are the economic impact, whatever you're trying to create, using that impact, whatever you're making. Like, let's say you improved your landing page. Let's say you improved your application. Let's say you improved anything. Make sure, what is the economic impact of that? What are the long-term investment for the company because of investing in you? What are the highest salary satisfaction turnover rates? Please try to get that information. Once if you're able to get this, then you can find skill-based pay. Then you can ask for, see, I'm adding huge value. In 1 month, I'll be doing 2 projects. In 1 month, I'll be doing 1 project. In 1 month, I'll be doing 5 projects. So the turnover ratio of me working with your organization is very high. That's the reason I'm asking for a fair exchange salary. See, money is an exchange of value. Don't be hesitant to ask for it because you deserve that, right? So you need to tell, see, this much of projects I can able to do in a month. I'm capable of doing this because I have the skill set developed. So if I'm able to do this, if you're turning over your company in just 1 month for 1 project, if you deploy me, maybe I can do it in 20 days. 10 days of salary saved for you, right? That's the value compensation I'm asking. See, when you go by this method, showcasing their pain point, offering your value, telling the benefits, and then pitching, you will get a lot of leverage for salary negotiation, or else it'll be a bargain. As simple as that. Second, you need to ask and justify the higher salaries with your unique skills. Whatever is your skill, like let's say your skill could be research, your skill could be building the prototypes, your skill could be building some interactive elements. Make sure that is the pain point of the company and also ask for the negotiation very clearly. Okay, and you can show you can also quote some examples in the reference and benchmark towards that information. Then what happens? Many people have got huge salaries. One of my students recently got 13.5 LPA. Another student got 10.5 LPA. Another student got 13 LPA. Another student got 29 LPA. All these things are properly negotiated using a strategic method so that they got the results. One of the students joined just 1 month, fresher. She got 20 or 25,000 per month, but she didn't do any negotiation and all. I'm telling you this example also because they have not come to me. They have taken the classes, but during the negotiation part, they have left. The thing is, if you're not doing it properly, then you will settle for only low salaries. It's very, very important to understand this factor very carefully before you go and do any salary negotiation, okay? And there is a process to do it step by step, guys. First, do a research. Understand the standards of the industry, benchmark the value, and get clarity. And then self-assess your skills. I'm just recollecting whatever we have seen, okay? And then showcase your skills and certifications and degrees and any credentials which can able to justify that. Connect with the network, connect with the people to get that information and build more contacts and availability for that particular person in that company who can give you this information and data. Once if you're able to do this, then prepare a good salary negotiation offer, prepare a value pitch, create a very good resume portfolio, and then you can able to start negotiation with. Once if you're able to do it, showcase your value and tell their pain point. This is what I'm trying to solve in your company with my skills, with this salary, with this value proposition, what I'm asking. 100% you will win the way. This is exactly whatever is the breakup of how you can do a salary negotiation properly. Even you don't have any experience, even if you're a fresher, even if you don't have any degree, this is applicable. Because what I just told you is what industry is requiring. You don't need big magical powers to do any negotiation and all these things, okay? You need to understand this. And you can also do something very interesting, guys. I'll give you an activities, okay? You can do a salary negotiation with your similar in your friends or with your peers or maybe somebody who can simulate that situation and see. You can do it in pairs and see how the winning negotiation is. Okay, you can take some real-world successful negotiations. What has happened in the case study from the Harvard, the YouTube, from the Google Chat GPT. Find out the reasons why they have successfully negotiated, and then use this with your friends, and then try to do a role play. And just let me know in the comments what learnings you got from this video, and what are you going to do in the activity, and what are the reflections you got after you're doing it with your pairs. Because if you're not taking action, you're not going to change anything. Listening to this particular section will not give you any clarity. Taking action, getting reflected, and corrections will help you do. And in fact, I'm going to read each and every comment, whatever you've written, and I'm going to reply you guys so that you'll see the huge difference happening with you. Okay? I hope this particular section would have given you clarity, and which is one of the major pain points freshers are facing in the design field. So learn from this, break that. We'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.